Sheet pan chicken. 3 very boring words, but when you incorporate words like sourdough and bacon, oh baby, now that is something worth talking about. Let's talk about it. For this recipe, we are starting with a baking potato, also known as a russet potato. Cut it in half and then cut it into probably 3/4 inch wedges. That way they cook in the same amount of time that the chicken legs cook. 1 russet potato onto the baking sheet. In addition to a potato, we are using 1 red onion. We're gonna first cut off the end, and we're gonna cut this into wedges very similar in size to the potato. It's one of my least favorite things to do is to peel onions, I have to say, or clean herbs. Which sucks because I use a lot of herbs. Okay, cut it into nice big wedges here, and you wanna cut it through the core. And we toss it on the baking sheet. To our potatoes and our onion, about 4 sprigs of fresh oregano. Now, this is an unlikely ingredient, some unsalted butter. 2 tablespoons of that, cut into little dices, and you're gonna add those right onto the baking sheet. To the sheet tray, about 1/2 teaspoon of crushed red pepper. This is just 1/4 of a boule, a sourdough boule. I'm gonna first kind of slice it, and then what I'll do is I will use my hands and just kind of tear it into irregular pieces. If you don't care if it looks rustic and beautiful, just chop it. Whatever's easier for you. All right, that's 4 ounces onto the sheet pan. Let's go for the other 4. I'm so buff I could tear bread. Nobody talks about He-Man anymore. It's time for bacon. This is 8 ounces of bacon. This is extremely thick cut bacon. If you have slab bacon, that's even better. Because I'm using thick cut, I'm just gonna cut it into about 1/2 inch wide strips. Bonus Mad Genius tip, sometimes cutting bacon is hard, so pop it in the freezer for 20 or 30 minutes before you do that. Okay, I'm not even gonna separate the pieces. I'm just gonna pile them right onto my board here. Let's get rid of this and give our hands a quick wash. I mean, forget the chicken, I could just eat this. 1/4 cup of olive oil and lots of salt and black pepper. Toss this all together. Here's where this sheet pan dinner becomes magic. Spread everything out, just give everyone their space, social distancing. Now we need some chicken. Chicken legs, chicken thighs, one of the 2 will work for this recipe. You need all the delicious chicken fat that's gonna come from here. I'm gonna season both sides with salt and pepper. Do the top side. Top this entire incredible mixture with our chicken legs. Skin side up, because we do want that skin to get nice and crisp in the oven. Here we go. So as this chicken roasts, it's going to release all its fat onto the baking sheet, where it will be absorbed by the bread and transformed into the best, most flavorful croutons you've ever had in your life. Chicken is in, set your timer, and we got 45 minutes to wind down. Three, 2, 1. Okay, we have chicken dinner right here. Come in and get a look at this. This is your new favorite weeknight dinner. Roasted onions and potatoes in there, crispy chicken, crunchy bacon, and the best sourdough croutons of your life, which I can't resist. I'm gonna go in for a crouton. Ooh, that's a really, really crispy one. If there ever was a winner chicken dinner, it was this one. You know, if you don't eat it all at once, you meal prepped and you didn't even know it because you got legs for days.